Yo, what's up, everybody? Man, this world is fucked up, man. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Uh, Insurance companies, man. Shout out. Well, I'm sorry for all those people over in California who are going through the wildfires and stuff like that. I mean, for I don't know how long, man, those fires been burning, but man, it's just a messed up situation over there. And my heart goes out to all those people, definitely. And the only reason I'm kind of in a bitching mode right now is because I know most of you all knew and know that I tore my Achilles. And most of the time when I'm on here or I come on here to chat a little bit with you guys, is it's kind of like a therapy for me. You know, it's a lot of times, most of us doing a therapy time, we journal about stuff. But me and I'm starting to just talk about it. You know, it helps me get through a lot of what I'm going through. But I tell you, this one I kind of want to share because, you know, I tore my Achilles way back in August. Been going through that, going through the rehab, and going through all the stuff I've been going through. One of the things that really irritate me about the process of how everything got taken care of. I mean, shout out to the hospital that took care of me, but man, how they keep coming at you about payments. And I ain't got no problem paying what I need to pay, but I went into that hospital, and the moment I walked in there, the very first moment I walked in there, and at that time I was on my crutches. I wasn't even on my scooter, and they were like, "Yo, where's your insurance card?" And at that time I had one insurance, and I still got one insurance. Yeah, I got the VA and everything, but I went through to take care of it through this company. And the moment I walked in the door, that was the first thing they asked me: "Do you have your insurance card?" I went in there on 3 separate occasions to get evaluated prior to my surgery. And every time they asked me for my insurance card, they didn't even want to say hello to me at the door. "Where's your insurance card?" So I gave them the insurance card. Got a lot of things taken care of. I even got a boot for it. I even got some prescriptions to get other things to make me comfortable as I was going through my rehabilitation. And then I went through the surgery. The day of the surgery: "Where's your insurance card?" I gave my insurance card, and each and every time the receptionist took a picture of it, took a copy of it, took a picture of it, took a copy of it, took a picture of it. Had the surgery, went in and got a cast, and for the whole month I had to wear that cast. And so I wore the cast from August 6th all the way to September 6th. And I had to have it in a certain position. So "Where's your insurance card?" Gave them the insurance card the whole entire time. So now I go back, get the cast off, and now I'm kind of 5 months post-op. I still got about, according to what the doctors say, another 3 more months until I'm kind of like fully normal. So I'm limping still. And you know what, man? I got a bill in the mail for like $12,000, and it came straight to me. It also had on there with the insurance saying, "Oh, your insurance hasn't paid anything, so you have to pay the $12,000 for your Achilles tendon surgery." I said, "What?" So yeah, I called up the insurance company, and my insurance company told me that they thought I had an additional insurance company. So I told them, "What does that matter? Why do I have to tell you or confirm to you that I have a second insurance, and I'm paying you my insurance for your company?" No, but they were like, nope, 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 we're not going to pay because it says on our record here that we're the secondary. And I'm like, well, I don't have another insurance, and you're the one that has to foot the bill. So, yeah, I went round and round, and I told them, I said, hey, let's do a three-way. Let's do a three-way with the hospital. Let's do a three-way with you guys. And then they said, no, we don't do three-ways because it's against the laws and all the legality parts of that. And I was like, are you serious? So now I had to call the hospital back who actually did the surgery, and they were saying that the insurance company is not paying. Then the whole bottom line is, guys, I had to just do it all myself. The point I'm trying to make is you're paying your insurance company every month. Oh, and I'll tell you this one too. They told me that my insurance company had told me that, hey, you haven't paid your premium, so your premium has lapsed. So that was another thing they told me. And I went on the actual, because it comes out monthly on my credit card. So I had to take a copy of the previous 2 months that I paid because it wasn't time for the due amount to come out on that month. So I took October and November, made a copy of that, showed them proof that I was paying my insurance, and they told me, no, your premium lapsed. Well, if you're looking at the computer, you would know that my premium hasn't lapsed. My whole point to all this, man, is I feel as though all this bullshit's a scam. You know, here they are trying to not want to pay for something that you're paying for. It's your insurance company, but they are all about worrying about what other insurances that you have, even though you're paying them. That is so much of a BS. And I really think the corporate world is full of shit, all of it. I mean, from insurance. Now, you think about insurance, right? Okay, we need insurance. It's like, what if something happens, right? So all these conglomerate insurance companies, Geico, all of them, man, and I don't care. I'm putting them out on blast. I'm making billions and billions of dollars all the time. I have had insurance with Geico. Every time my bill comes in the mail, they say, thank you. You've been with us for over 30 years. I haven't gotten into no accidents. For 30 years, since I've been in the military and retired, I've been paying for my insurance. And I've been paying roughly about $460 a month. Well, I say 8 months out of a year I'll pay. And then there's like 4 months where I'm not paying because the premium is already paid. But you think about that. You multiply that time 30 years or maybe more, and you're paying. And then when it comes time for you to, for them to fess up or help you, here's the situation. You have to pay a premium, or you have to pay, something like, oh, yeah, well, you're going to have to pay your deductible or whatever you got to do. It's just all a scam, man, all of it. Even with the AT&T companies, it's just a whole bunch of scams going on around here. And us middle-class citizens are taking the blunt of it. Going to the grocery store right now. I just went to the grocery store, and my goal was to keep my bill under like even $100, man. I've gone in there, it seems like every time I go through the grocery store, and I'm going to dime this grocery store out, yeah, Safeway or Albertsons, I'm paying minimum. And I only had 2 bags this time, and I still ended up paying $100. The day before, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go in. I'm just going to only get some essentials. I ended up paying $130. I mean, milk, orange juice. I got some fruit. Then I got a couple of candles. When the candles, they said that the candles were $9.99, but then those came up to, I don't know what the hell the price was. And then they got that scam where you buy 2 sodas and you get 2 for free. Then that ended up being like $60 because because it's $9.99 per each of the amount that you have, and maybe you got 12 in a can. I don't know, man. It's just too freaking much money that's going on, and what we're footing the bill for in the society. And it was another situation where me being a veteran, a retired veteran, I served 8 tours in Iraq, and I went to get my insulin. I currently don't take insulin anymore. Thank God. I thank God for that. But I'm not on insulin. But I went right when Obama was out of office. So we no longer had Obamacare. And then Donald Trump was in office. The same pharmacy. I went to Bartell Drugs. I go there all the time. I don't go there anymore. I get most of my medication now through the VA since I got connected with the VA. But I went in there. I was getting $8 a copay to get my insulin. It was the Lantus and Humalog. Man, right when Obamacare was over, I ended up paying one day going in there thinking I'm only going to have to pay the $8 copay. Man, it was $200. And man, it sucks that you have to decide whether you're going to get your medication or you're just going to eat or you're going to put gas in your car or any kind of bullshit that's going on in this world, man. They're corporate bullies. They're corporate giants. It's just unheard of what the hell's going on with what we're paying and how we're paying what we're paying. It is just unreal. And what do you do? You're kind of stuck. You're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, man. You have to pay for this stuff. You have to pay for your life. You have to pay for your medication. You have to pay for just living. Gas is outrageous. I was looking on, what was it? I was looking on the news the other day, and I happened to see a Exxon sign that was displayed on the news. You know what? I'll tell you, it was during the fires up in California. And I saw gas like $4.99 a gallon. Then I saw diesel right at the bottom of that was almost like $5.60 a gallon. Man, what is going on in this world where it feels as though everything is so expensive and everything is so high? I don't know what is going on. This is a dawn of the time that I have never, ever witnessed or never, ever dealt with. And sometimes it just says, what, you're going to just give up? Yeah, you feel like giving up. It's just stupid, man. Well, that's me for my bitching session today. I'm just who I am, and I'm just straight up being honest about all this bullshit that's going on in this world. And I know deep down you guys are tired of the bullshit too, man. It's the only way I feel as though that you have to protect yourself from this bullshit is, number one, pay yourself. Number two, look after your credit. My credit score, man, I'm going to tell you right now, man, I've gotten smart. You know, and I'm definitely doing great things. And I'm going to tell you, my credit score wasn't the best back in the days, but it is now because I'm being more smarter and more conscientious with my money and how I spend my money. You know, it's not how much you make, it's how much you can keep. That is the goal. This is the Groovy Lou Production Podcast, Volume 5, or let's just say Podcast 5. Don't forget, people, I'm still on the mix. I'm still doing things on the mix, but there's just stuff that I want to get off my chest and I want to talk about it. And I will definitely see you in the next podcast. Thank you all for letting me do my thing. Thank you all for letting me speak my mind, because I know you feel the same way too. All right. Peace, people. Yo, it's the Groovy Lou Production Podcast, baby. Keeping it straight and to the point.